the bad part of dating in this society now, in this generation. There is boys not wanting to be committed. There's also girls wanting to have too many options. You know, the guy that can fly me to Dubai, the guy that can listen to me when I'm hot, the guy that can cuddle me, the guy that knows how to knock.
Jesus.
You understand? The guy that will take me closer to God, the guy that will help me read my books. Girls want a lot of options. So in this generation now, it's really, really hard to find love. I mean, that's if you're looking for love. But then everybody needs love in their life. So today I want to talk about something really, really interesting. I want to talk about something that concerns this generation. And I'm going to be having this conversation with
Divine Manuchim.
Sorry?
Divine Manuchim.
Manuchim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manuchim,
And
Thankgod, DK Farmer.
okay, thank you guys for joining us. I mean, some of you say it would be nice to have a lady here, but let's do men first. So basically, for today, we're going to be talking about is a question. What is the worst part of dating in this generation? So what is the worst part of dating in this generation? Like the generation you and I find ourselves in, Gen Z. What do you think is the worst part of dating in the society now? I'm going to start from you. Thank God. And I have some comments from a particular tweet I want to share with you guys or react to. But before we go on to that, let's hear what each of us has to say about this particular topic.
For me, I think it should be commitment. It is commitment and fidelity. We live in a society where fidelity is seen as a foreign concept. When you are dating someone, and you don't have someone else, you don't have a backup plan, people see you as you are too weak or you don't know what you are doing. And for a guy, it's quite difficult to trust the ladies we have nowadays. You have all those fears of.
The other way around.
Eh?
Is that not the other way around?
I don't think so. From my own angle, there is always this fear. I think that comes into play when you are dating someone who is lovable, someone who is likable, someone who is social. You always have this fear of this girl is too fine. This girl is too you know who you are dating. You know that men definitely would be coming after her. So you have that fear of is she loyal to me? Is she down for me? Is she 100% down for me? Then the commitment, you have this fear of course, for me, I don't date for the sake of pleasure and spending time. I actually date for commitment, for long term. And when you think about if I go into a relationship, if I should go into a relationship right now, this is the person I would have to live decades with. I think that's kind of
thought scares you.
It scares me. Yeah.
Okay. So what about you? What do you think?
Well, I will say from a guy's point of view, for me, I feel those sort of being in a relationship as a guy,
No, not as a guy now. Like the worst part of being in a relationship in this generation. In this society now.
I think it's just shows basically. And these days people want already made sense. You might like a girl or a girl might like you, but she start feeling that okay, this guy doesn't really have what it takes to be in a relationship with him or this or that.
I understand where he's coming from, because sometimes when I was in a relationship, when I was in a relationship, I always the early part of the relationship, I always had this fear. I'm still in a relationship. I'm talking about my ex. I had this fear of was I good enough? Was I not? It was not coming from my own part saying I'm not sure this guy is good enough for me, but myself, I knew her standard. I And I mean, I think I was up to her standard. But I constantly had this fear of, are you sure I'm good enough for you? And I'm not wasting your time because I don't want to be in that space.
Yeah. Speaking of ex too, I remember like why my ex and I broke up because during a relationship, like I couldn't really relate my feelings to her. The time I was feeling down, I needed her to like my girlfriend to like hold me, be my backbone, something like that. For real. No, at this point, like, no, the relationship was nice. I thought it was good, but I realized like the main reason why we broke up, and I feel that's what is going and travel search right now. The main reason why we broke up, my own part was that I was feeling down. I needed her to be there, but she was like, this guy knows, like this guy is down. The other guys that are up, that their mind is focused. But me, I needed you to be like, give it to me. And you're like,
It's like someone trying to, convert you to Christianity, and then the person tries the first time, and you're like reluctant, and then the person will give up on you.
yeah, exactly. She just gave up on me and was looking out. It's not as if like I don't know, I ain't doing too bad, but I'm just leave the ex. Let me just start to more.
Okay, for me, I think nowadays people don't want to get hurt. I think that's one of the biggest problem of this society,
Especially women.
especially ladies, even guys too. People create a wall. They create a wall covering themselves. So before you hurt them, they will hurt you. Before you break my heart, I'll break your heart. Something like that. So that's a big problem because now you don't want to be vulnerable. And if you can't be vulnerable, you can't love, you can't be loved. So it's one of the big issues. You see people that will be like, oh, carry love for shoulder. So that if you do, I mean, it's sometimes make you no go die. But that whole, if everyone is carrying the love on their shoulders, then any small obstacle can just sway you off the road or that kind of stuff. So on that note, I'm going to be reading out some of the comments people kind of said about love and why they think this generation of love is kind of, messed up. Someone said, the challenges of dating in this generation often revolve around the complexities of online communication, mixed signals, and the pressure to curate a perfect image on social media. Now, this one, it has everything to do with, this TikTok love, on social media love. You see girls that will send their boyfriend a meme. Most girls, when they send their boyfriend memes, it's not because they want to share memes. They are sending
reaction
it to you because
reaction.
they want to see how you react to this, or they want you to do what this person is doing.
Right.
You see someone who say, my babe, I've never done this. This hotel thing. Take the girl to the hotel on her birthday, fill the bed with money and flower and rose with wine everywhere. Then you now send her flower, that money flower. And then they'll bring trumpet. All that kind of stuff. You see ladies that will feel like, because you're seeing a guy doing this for their girl online, if you're not doing it for me, then it's a problem. You get that. And then someone commented, absolutely zero loyalty. Not worth investing in anybody because everybody is trifling. The entire act of dating in this generation is not worth it. No one is loyal, and that's also true.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please.
I think a thought just came into my head. I think why we let loyalty pull us down in relationship is because we overthink it. If we just let ourselves love, if we just trust it, like just let things be, I think we would find ourselves trusting people more. I mean, we will care less of what the other person will do. We trust them to play their own part to make sure that the relationship is flowing.
Yeah.
And when you do that, when you take your mind off that, even when you think about fidelity, when you think about loyalty, is my girlfriend cheating? You see yourself cheating on her.
Yes.
You see yourself, I no go.
That's that. Before the person, let me
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep
just in case, so that I won't be the stupid person at the end of the day.
Just in
so
case
but-
you want
I say so that when we are talking about it, I'll say, hey, I got to. So I think if we stopped overthinking the whole thing, would let ourselves love purely, and that's more healthy.
Someone else said, I truly think a lot of people want their cake and they want to eat their cake and have it. Because a lot of men want things that come with commitment from a woman and the things in a relationship, but don't want to date that woman because they want other options as well. So, like the person trying to say, many people want a woman to be committed to them, but then they would want to see another person. This is kind of usual with guys. You see men that want to date, or not really dating. No, definitely not everybody. You're with somebody, but you want this person, and when they ask you, start bringing this excuse that, hey, can somebody eat one soup all year? I know there are many people that will say that a guy can't be with one lady, but everything is choice. If you decide to be with one lady, you be with one lady, and you'll be fine with that one lady. No questions asked. Another thing is, people don't know, I think this one is related to what you said earlier. People don't know how to understand someone else's problem.
That's true.
And to be by their side instead of running away. Even if the person is a good person for them, but they don't stick beside them, no one on this earth is perfect. Well, I'll allow you to talk on this end because you just said
no one is perfect, but like if you're in a relationship, if you're with someone and you don't agree with that person, maybe it's because you guys are not married, let's say for better, for worse, for whatever. So if you're in a relationship with someone, like, I mean, person is feeling down, you feel down. No, you don't feel down with the person, but like you get the person get up, like you're the second of the person you get. So
yeah, you have to help the person.
Yeah, so that's just it. This relationship these days, people don't really, I don't know, they don't really bond. They just do the outside, like show what people see. I don't know. They
want the sugar part of the relationship.
But the main part, like the bonding part, people don't like. They're like maybe it's too boring or it's too hard, or just do the flowery part and leave the main side.
Okay.
I think it's also because a lot of us are damaged.
Yes.
You can't be damaged and still want to fix another person. So we shy away. I think we tend to shy away because we don't have anything to offer apart from our body.
Yeah, and like
I'm talking about the ladies. So I mean, if you don't have anything to offer apart from your body, how are you meant to advise me? So I'm not trying to start a fight, but I'm just saying facts.
And for girls, for guys, there's so many options too. So like if you're with someone, at least like getting not okay, let me say emotionally hard or start feeling some kind of way. I mean, there are always options around. So that's like this guy is she's disturbing, she's just not something. Just instead of trying to repair or trying to mend or
take cheating out of it. You can't fix a lady that cheats.
they cheat on you.
I'm not saying, but you can't fix them.
He's just like a guy. If he's cheating, he's cheating. If he has not changed, I'm not saying a player can always become a very loyal person.
Like me. No, honestly.
Okay, you're saying this thing that you're loyal.
Honestly, like I'm very honest. I would say maybe those times like when I was growing up, when my mom said to me. Yes.
Okay. So okay.
But I got a point. I was like, it was chill, just like let me like be loyal to someone. I tried, but
they still left you.
They didn't hear me, but
they left you. They said it's not that they left you.
No, they didn't hear me. No.
Okay,
no one has ever left me.
Okay. You left them.
Yeah.
This guy's the player. This guy's
you know that situation where you close the gate, the door, you tell the girl, leave my house. You now close the door and start
No, see. My last relationship actually broke up. But it hurts me because she was the second person I said, okay, let me be serious with. You understand? But no, she was not serious. So like I I was ready, but she was not ready. Like, let me just break this stuff and move on. Like this.
People like love. Well, I think some of the other things that constitute, the bad part of dating in this society now, in this generation, there is, let me use Nigeria as a case study. There is boys not wanting to be committed. This one, boys not wanting to be committed. There's also girls wanting to have too many options. The guy that can fly me to Dubai, the guy that can listen to me when I'm hot, the guy that can cuddle me, the guy that knows how to knock.
Jesus.
You understand? The guy that will take me closer to God, the guy that will help me read my books. Girls want a lot of options. That's how you see. And then another thing is the entitlement these days. Everyone is becoming so materialistic. I'm talking about girls now. People are becoming so materialistic. You want everything to be about money. How would you say you like me and you're not sending me money?
The key to my heart
is money. Ask me for my account number. Stop asking me for my number. If you keep saying when are we going to see, you are not going to see. Send gown to my house and tell me dress up. I'll pick you up by 5.
Cinderella story.
See, the truth is that don't fall for that nonsense, guys. Don't fall for it, because if you have to do all those things to get the ladies' attention, then that's all it's going to be.
Yeah,
they're just going to keep buying and buying and paying and paying. If you want to do it from the bottom of your heart as a nice person, by all means, like pay for her nails, pay for hair. Those things are normal things you can do for anybody. But girls always think if you spend 5,000, if you spend 100,000 on her, oh, she has used you. Like that's poor thinking. Like if you think like that, because a guy can decide to spend what he wants to spend on you and not want anything in return. So there's that. There's also this idea of this cheating thing for guys and for ladies. Everybody wants to cheat. I just want chill. Everybody just want chill. Like if you want to chill. If you want to date.
I know something. Like let me try saying from a girl's point of view, because like I have friends and sometimes they talk about their feelings and stuff like that. So I feel sometimes girls also they want a guy to just be for them. Get like definitely girls fall in love too. And when they fall in love, I know if a girl should fall in love, she will try her best not to cheat. You understand? But I feel sometimes guys too, especially when we are very successful guys, they feel have any girl they want, just do anyhow. You understand? So the girl now starts feeling this guy he's seen this one, she starts feeling some kind of way. And some girls sometimes they want that assurance, they want someone that they can hold and be like, this guy is like he's there for me. You understand? So
yeah.
That is basically.
You shouldn't be problem for the ladies. I mean, they always have this saying that a broke guy should not be seen anywhere around relationship. So I think if he's providing for you, I mean, it's not the topic, but then my hands are not there. But it's actually an issue in relationship for the women. They just want that reassurance that yes, when you are done with your rigmarole, when you are done with other ladies.
That's really number one.
I had
save the last dance for me.
I had a friend before my relationship that told me that she doesn't mind. She doesn't not that. She told me that she told someone else. She told a guy that that he would always go back to his girlfriend, and at the end of the day, she'll just be that girl that he uses to pass time, while the girl just relaxes and she doesn't even need to do much. So when women get that reassurance that yes, they are the main person, and at the end of the day you settle down with them, you don't have an issue. So if you're a guy out there, this is not an advice, but then it's an advice. If you're a guy out there and you you have this person, probably your cousins that your girlfriend think are your, your this and that. Just give her the reassurance that she's the main person and other persons, they are just come on.
That is breakup. If you tell my sister that one,
No, she doesn't. You don't need to tell her. You don't need to tell her. You just give her the reassurance that at the end of the day, it's me and you.
yeah.
Just you don't need to tell her that, okay, I have options. Just
No,
give her
like
that
when you
reassurance.
said this, you talked like you were making
No.
Okay, well, so all these things you said, they are kind of situations that upset relationships in this generation. So it will be best if you avoid certain things like that. And then for guys, ladies want reassurance. Ladies want you to tell them that you're there. Even through all their mood swings. Sometimes they just ask your opinion for the lamest things. Just talk. You'll be tired, but yes. I don't know how you guys do it. I think one big problem also is that people are too young to be dating. Yeah, a lot of people are too young to be dating.
We are too young to be dating.
Yes. For the girls, maybe girls my age, you can go and be dating, because I know we are not even going to end up with me.
Like just so.
Yeah.
It's not saying you want to date, but just one thing. When is the right time to date?
When you're ready.
When you're able to take care of someone's emotional, when you really know that you are able to take care of someone's emotional need, as a guy, the lady's basic financial need, because so whenever you're able to care for someone, and when you get her pregnant, you were able to take care of one child, then you're ready to date, because you can't be
financially stable.
I mean,
not just financially stable. For the guys now, I think you need to give a lot of time for yourself to grow as a man, to understand how all these things work. Not just in relation, like you're not gonna be studying relationship. As you're growing in the field of life you want to be in, anything you're doing, you keep developing, even in that aspect. Then as a lady, I think some girls are too young to be dating. When I mean, for girls, they can start dating as early as 20 and all that. But some girls are emotionally too young. Your head have not yet developed. Like they are not mentally ready, psychologically ready. You understand? They are doing small children things.
Everyone is just like young guys, so they're just
exactly. It's like you see a girl, she's
dating.
dating a guy, and then she wants to be friends with boys too. Like, ask yourself, how many guys are your mother's friend? Think about it. Or how many friends does your father have, that your mother does not know? And how many friends does your mother have that your father does not know? Basically, everyone that is friends with this person knows. Everyone that is friends with this person, in short, they are friends with both of them.
I wish we could actually learn from our parents, because this relationship thing, when I look at my parents, I see this is the way I should actually be living my life with a woman. And if you have any other opinion, come on, look at your parents. For the ones that have beautiful marriages,
They want to be looking at celebrities and all that kind of stuff.
your role model, which is
So I don't know. We didn't plan to confuse you, but convince you, that you can do better in your relationship. Treat that girl nice. Take her out. Take her on dates. Every time she's not come to my house, take her on dates. Then treat that boy with respect. If he does not get you the hair your friend is using, don't think he does not love you or he loves you less. And then please be vulnerable. If they break your heart, you cry and get up and move on and love again. Just stop dating anyhow. Some girls, they just want to cuddle, they will date. You want to knack, you will date. You want to do. Stop dating anyhow. Wait, give it time. Understand this person. You meet understand. You meet someone today, and next 2 weeks, you're expecting the person to say, "I love you." Love. So that's what we have for you guys. It's Uniqueme, and this is the desk, and I have
Divine Management.
and TIK from Thankgod.
stay single, yo.